Hey everyone. In this video we are going to talk about volume displacement. So this is related to density, and if you're taking a lab here in my class, you're going to do a lab experiment similar to this. You're not going to be using a key like you see drop down in there in the graduated cylinder, but what you're going to do is you're going to have a certain volume of water, okay, that you have to measure in a graduated cylinder, and you have to measure correctly. In previous videos we talked about measuring to one estimated digit and being sure you record get eye level with the graduated cylinder and read the bottom of the meniscus. Alright, and then you're going to place an object. Okay, I can't remember, I think it's just a little black object, and some of our classes we use different things, into the graduated cylinder. Okay, if it's a glass cylinder, then you need to ease it down in there, okay, or use a string to get it down into the bottom of the graduated cylinder so you don't bust the bottom out. And then the level of the water is going to rise, okay, and that displacement that occurs is equal to the volume of that solid. Okay, and so we can determine the density of an object from this experiment. Alright, so an example would be if I have, in this problem down here on the second part, I have 31 grams of chromium. So that's just that's the element, but it could be any object, whatever it is. Okay, and you're going to write down the mass. Okay, so density equals mass over volume. So you're going to put this object, here it's chromium, on the balance, and that's how you would find the mass. So simple, easy, doesn't take long, just using a balance. Okay, now I have a graduated cylinder, and so we're going to pretend this is 5.00 milliliters, and then when I drop the chromium, here it's a key, we're going to pretend that it goes up to 9.32 milliliters. The volume of the object is the difference in the water level from the end after you drop it in and the start level. Okay, so 9.32 minus 5.00. So 9.32 minus 5.00 is going to give us the volume, because that's the difference. So you had your start level and you had your end. Okay, and so when you do that, you get 4.32 milliliters. Okay, so 4.32 milliliters. Okay, density is mass over volume, and when I plug this in, I get about 7.18 grams per milliliter. I need 3 sig figs since I have 3 in both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, the problem though, if you go look back up here, this is just for practice. Okay, so if the problem had said density, what's the density of chromium, then we would just leave it like that, because density we know has the units of grams per milliliter. Alright, specific gravity just means that you divide by the density of water. Okay, and the density of water is 1 unless you're told otherwise or it's at a different temperature. So specific gravity just means that your units cancel, so we get 7.18. So it's the same number, just no units. Alright, I hope this helps with lab and with any problems with volume displacement. Thank you.